But Hamza pressed a finger to my lips to silence me. He's like, shh. Hello everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of Mug & Play. I am Nick, we're playing more Arcade Spirits, and I wasn't supposed to record another episode today, but I wanted to because I want to see what this commotion is upstairs. I know you had to wait any number of days to get this next episode, and I only had to wait a second, but that's just because I'm impatient. Let's figure out what it is. Quickly, we hurry upstairs. Uh-oh. What's going on? I heard shouting. Hamza has ejected a representative of the Dark Carnival known as Deko's Palace from our midst, and not soon enough in Hamza's opinion. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, I guess everything's fine then. They're both just hands on their hips, just, yeah, fuck that guy. Ha ha ha, we laugh with our hands on our hips. Excuse me, I'm gonna go get my work apron on, since we'll be moving games soon. Naomi, if you don't mind, after you change, we should coordinate our wish list. I want to get that settled before the auction begins. No, don't leave me alone with the Bacchanalian Orgy Master. Bacchanalian Orgy Master? That's a really weird way to spell Hamza. Excellent! Now let us resume the social amusement and jocularities. Dandleton Carlson, we will speak, yes? Yes? Okay. Hi. Hamza leads me off, away from the chattering crowd, presumably not to eat me, or yell at me, or anything like that. Why would you think he was going to eat you?
I make it a point to get to know all who attend my gatherings.
Uh-huh.
Clearly, I have been remiss.
Oh no.
As I allowed one who works with the hated Dekonami to enter.
Oh, hey, hey, shit happens. Don't sweat it.
Hamza would like to know you better, my friend.
Okay.
Not that Hamza assumes you to be a spy, of course.
No, I work at the
It is
Funplex.
simply a matter of what is proper and right.
Oh, okay. I'm just a floor attendant for the Funplex. Not much else to say.
Come now. Surely there's more to you than that. Share with Hamza.
I once got pelted with cupcakes.
Consider me an impartial third party. Surely there are matters that occupy your mind which would be inappropriate to air to your business partners?
I don't know. Okay, this guy is clearly on a fishing expedition for dirt. Considering the high court of arcade royalty I'm supping with? Supping with? Is that when you go up to someone and you're like, sup? Yeah, then they're like, hey, sup? Is that supping? I don't know. Maybe it's best not to give him anything. But I also want to make relations difficult for the Funplex if this guy really is a leading supplier of cheap arcade games. I'm secretly the royal heir of a distant land. Again, these jokey answers are like, a little too jokey. Honestly, I've had a long run of bad luck, or just the hired muscle for moving games around. Let's get a little bit more information about it. I'm just the hired muscle, man. Honestly, there's nothing to say. I'm only here because my coworker Ashley didn't feel like lugging games around. Gavin and Naomi are doing most of the work. Ah, beautiful Ashley. She is a delicate pink flower, handcrafted with felt and pipe cleaners. Not that I would deny your company given the chance, Dandleton Carlson. Thank you. Perhaps my tail will loosen the tail from your tongue in turn. Yes, tongue, tail, loosen and turn.
Hamza began as a mere urban explorer and hunter of rare objects for a wealthy buyer in Dubai.
Okay, because he wanted to buy them for a lot of money. There's the play on words.
You see, many debts pursued me.
Uh-huh.
And in return for assistance in paying them, I stocked the arcade of his dreams.
Oh.
In time, my patron released me entirely from the woes of debt.
Because you amassed a sweet arcade for him?
They were difficult years. Productive years, to be certain.
Uh-huh.
And throughout them, Hamza learned how to use the mystique of being Hamza to better achieve his goals.
Hamza.
Now I stand before you with power, and with hard-earned respect for that power.
Hamza.
I leverage it to ensure that those who respect games as I do can enjoy them, even if they lack coin.
But when you insert coin, you play game. How you play game without insert coin?
But yes, I have known hardship. We all have in the course of events.
Mm-hmm.
You are not alone in that condition, my friend.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Okay, so how do I get out of that condition? Do I need to indebt myself to a wealthy prince or something too? It's like, only if you can put together a sweet arcade.
No. You will need the will to dream and the will to work.
Mm-hmm. That's very true. Most people only have the first one.
The will to make the trade-offs that will bring you closer to your ambitions.
Mm-hmm. Francine was mentioning something about that earlier. Trade-offs. Wisdom and beauty, that is Francine. Trying not to make trade-offs, though, not to settle. My parents, they gave up on so much just to barely scrape by. Ah, that is the puzzle, is it not? What to trade? Allow me to regale you with a story. Hamza makes a sweeping gesture to the beautiful ruin of the Donnawood mansion and to an oil painting hanging on the wall. At one time, Donna Michaels was a star on the rise. She had all she could ever desire and indulged in her desires all day long. But so indulgent was she that she failed to maintain the work that brought her there. After her second album didn't meet expectations, she lost interest. For years she lurked in these walls, as a recluse, playing games for hours and hours. Rumor has it that she was found dead with her beloved arcades, hands still wrapped around a glowing joystick. She starved to death, lost in a game. Okay. It's a little terrifying. I'd say that's ridiculous, but I've seen Percy play for hours and hours at a time. And now, her lost and aimless spirit haunts this very place. Cool! Anyway, let's buy some of her games. That won't anger her spirit at all. Adrift as a ghost in the machine. Too spoopy for me, man. Well, like a 3 spoopy 5 me, man. Too spoopy indeed, and obviously a grim fairy tale, rather than reality, but I feel there is an important truth buried in the myth. I ask you, was Donna's life spiritually satisfying? She didn't need to make any more albums. She wanted for nothing, and had everything. You could even say she died doing what she loved, playing games. Okay, but she still died, not getting around that.
Hamza agrees.
Precisely. So many years thrown away, refusing the world around her in favor of a dream. A dream is a lovely thing, Dandleton Carlson, but you must balance a dream in one hand and the world in the other, at all times. Naomi, she clings to her dream. Gavin, he clings to the world. Neither of them are truly happy as a result. And what of you, Dandleton Carlson? Do you seek to be truly happy? Well, duh. What else was I going to answer except yes? But Hamza pressed a finger to my lips to silence me. He's like, shh. Hold that thought. The auction is about to begin. Hamza claps twice, calling the room to attention.
Greetings, friends.
Friends, let us proceed to the arcade below. We have many games to bid on, all of which must be out the door by morning. As always, I will accept alternate bids, but test not the patience of Hamza. If your bid is not a serious offer, the hours grow short. Any titles which find no takers will go to my own collection, but my hope is to find a happy home for every machine, one which will love and respect these games. Emotions for me in particular to follow as the group files downstairs. It's like, we were still talking, you come with me. Like, okay, cool. This way. A bunch of folding chairs have been set up in front of a large HD TV. One of Hamza's assistants loads up a photo slideshow of the games on offer as the group settles in. Hey, shouldn't Francine be here for this? It's technically her money. She trusts the two of us to make the right decisions on purchasing games, plus I'd hate to interrupt her nap, or her knitting, or both. I swear, she can knit in her sleep. Maybe. That's a pretty cool thing. Oh, I'm just too nervous. I think I'm going to browse the games again, see if there are any I missed. It's so dark down there, I could swear I didn't see them all. How about you, Dandleton? Want to watch the auction with me, or go help Naomi search the arcade? I'm fine either way. Ultimately, you're only here to help us lug our purchases at the door, so do whatever you like. Thanks, I think, Gavin, I'll help you. I'll help if you let me wave the paddle around, or Naomi could use a hand. I think we're kind of on a steady path with Naomi, so let's keep going that route and see how it's going. It's hard to see your way now that the sun's gone down. Naomi might get lost. Technically, the sun's been blocked by clouds all afternoon. Still a factual statement. As you like, try to dissuade her from dropping more items into the wish list if you can. Right, now to find Naomi. Without the roaming crowd of arcade collectors actively roaming, this place actually feels super empty, and super dark, and super creepy. By the time I actually locate her, I can't even see the auction. I'm deep in the virtual woods. And there she is, staring into a darkened corner. She's possessed by the ghost of Donna Michaels, isn't she? I'm about to get spooked. I'm about to get spooked so hard. Oh, Dandleton. Oh, sorry, I thought you were, possessed by an old 1980s pop star. That old thing.
Look!
What? Instead of tearing my skin off and shrieking like a banshee, Naomi just points to the exposed back of an arcade game, old wood having rotted away years ago. And inside, nestled beneath the circuits and monitor tubes, is a sleepy mother cat with several sleepy kittens. Aww. Feel a burning need to post a picture of this to the internet.
Yeah, I already took care of that.
Okay, well that doesn't mean I can't. Well, okay, as long as someone did. Alright. Alright.
Huh.
The cabinets...
The cabinets back here have a lot of water damage and wood rot. I guess this kitty and her family took shelter some time ago. But someone's gonna buy this game soon, and then they won't have a home anymore.
Oh, I didn't think you'd be a cat person. Or a people person, for that matter. I mean, you strike me more as a game person, as in you'd give your games cute names and preen them and have way too many of them in one apartment than is healthy.
Hey, I'm not that game obsessed.
I mean, it's okay if you are.
Well, okay, maybe I am. But as much as I'd also love to save the game these cats call home, the cats are more important than any silly arcade game.
I'm glad you understand that. It's true, despite claiming to be antsy around strangers, she's been nothing but friendly to me, even giving me her lunch the first day I got here. As much as folks in the arcade consider her to be a bit game obsessed, there's clearly more to Naomi than being a one-note otaku. That's a interesting way to put it.
We've got to do something for the kitties. So what should we do?
Buy the game maybe? Then you can save both of them.
Tempting, but I'm already pushing my luck with my wish list. I can't add a game we don't need just to save these cats.
Okay. We take them to an animal shelter. You should adopt them. They need a home. Or for now we need to move them. That's priority 1. For now we need to move them. That's priority 1. Why don't we try that? Let's focus on getting them to safety before the games start moving out. We can sort out the adoption or shelters afterwards, whichever is best for the cats. For now we need to get them out of there. Guess you're right, but how do we safely move them? Oh, I don't know. I don't want to mess this up. What do we do? What do we do? Naomi, we do something. That's what we do. We have the internet. Oh, right. Thanks to the wonders of the information superhighway, Naomi's got the instructions we need in seconds. Didn't even need an iris backing her up, thanks to speedy tapping. Right, okay, we're gonna need 1, a cardboard box large enough to fit them all. Not a problem, there's plenty of boxes around here left behind by movers and liquidators. 2, to avoid being scratched up, heavy gloves. No problem, I brought a pair from the Funplex. Was expecting to use them to haul giant wooden game cabinets around. It's like, oh, we'll still do that. 3, some food for the trip. They had turkey up at the buffet table, right? Just basic breast meat should work. Water, too. Last thing, we need bedding of some sort to line the box. A blanket or something. I wouldn't trust, like, the curtains or anything in this crappy old house. Could have bugs, or worse. I might know where we can get a blanket upstairs. Right, pass me your gloves. I'll get the box. You go grab the food and the blanket. It's Operation Kitty Rescue. Go! It is Operation Kitty Rescue. Right, it's up to me now. For the sake of a bunch of absolutely adorable little fuzz muffins, I must accomplish my sacred goals. Gavin and the auction can wait. It's go time. Scooping up the roast bird and water, that's the easy part. Plenty of pickings left over, even after ravenous arcade owners descended upon this buffet. As for the blanket, well, we conveniently have access to one of those, lying in Francine's lap, her knitting now completed. She snoozes away. I'm reasonably certain she wouldn't mind me appropriating this for the sake of some cuddly little kittens, right? Ooh. This one's tough. That's a tough choice. Sneakily take the blanket. Wake Francine up gently. I'm always told you never wake Francine up. Or make do with something else. What if we're gentle about it? Let's be gentle about it. Okay, I can't just steal that blanket she's been knitting for days. I hate to interrupt her rest, but it's for the best. Nudge her very, very lately. Mrs. Francine.
Hello,
Oh,
dearie.
Dandleton. Pardon, I must have dozed off and everybody's gone? Is the auction over already? Why, it's only been minutes. Yeah, it's been hours. Sorry.
My, oh my.
How the time flies. Listen, Naomi and I found some kittens that need to be moved somewhere safer, but we need a blanket. Would you mind if I...
By all means.
Go right ahead. It's just, you've been working on it so long, I figured... It's only a blanket. If it can save a life, no matter how small a life, that's well worth the price of a new ball of yarn. She folds up the small blanket to make it fluffy and warm and double-layered, perfect for lining the inside of a box. Now, if you don't mind, I just need to rest my eyes a moment. There, see? We did it. We awoke Francine, and nothing bad happened. Well, okay then. Food, check. Water, check. Blanket, check. Now to assemble all these components together into a giant kitten-saving robot. We're doing it. I returned to Naomi, busy fretting over the kittens while tugging on the work gloves. Not long now, cuties. Not long before we find you a new home. Dandleton's Kitty Rescue Service at your service. Oh, say, that's a pretty nice blanket you found. Wait, isn't that Miss Francine's blanket? It's cool, it's cool. She volunteered for the cause. Ah, okay then. Actually, moving the cats is trickier than I thought it'd be. The gloves protect Naomi from scratches, but coaxing them out means tempting them with food and water and being very patient. And soon enough... Ta-da! Aww. Oh my god, that is so adorable, I want to die. That's right. Did you hear that, kids? You're so adorable, Dandleton wants to die. Weird. I bet you'd be surprised to hear this, but I collect stuffed animals, plushies, furry little cute things, stuff like that. Not all my toys have plastic buttons and vinyl team molding along the edges and run on quarters. Some of them are plush, but also still run on quarters. I'm not that surprised. You like cute stuff. And quarters. Yeah, before I found arcade games, I had quite a collection of dolls and plushies and stuff. My relatives would keep showering me with random toys when I was a kid. Like visiting an auntie, get a doll. Visit my grandfather, get a stuffed kitty. Eventually my closet was practically bursting with the stuff. Mom made me give away a bunch of it to charity to clear out some storage space. I didn't mind, since then I can make other kids happy, but I decided to keep getting dolls anyway. Not even to play with, just to have. Even as I grew up, if I spotted something that matched my aesthetic, it became mine. Now I collect those anime figures with the uncomfortably big boobs. They're the best. As somebody who used to sell those, I can say, selling them is just as awkward as looking at them. For some people. If you like them, you like them. Just, they're not for me. These days I wake up, see that collection with all those googly eyes and button eyes and stuff, and, well, it brightens my day, you know?
Oh, beautiful.
But real kitties, and so many of them, these are gonna brighten a lot of people's days. I definitely need to share more online photos of these little cuties, but for now I better babysit them. Don't want any kitties wandering off. Still, her arms must be getting tired as she set the box down for the time being. Sorry, Dandleton, that means I can't really help move our purchased games. You okay with doing it with Gavin instead of me? No problemo.
Thank you.
And hey, thanks. You got it, kid. You stuck by my side all day, even when you didn't have to. Heck, you're even here instead of Ashley. You didn't have to do that either. Why did you want to hang around me all day anyway? Oh boy. Okay, don't blow it, Dandleton. Here's your shot. Just doing my job, happy to help you get through the day? Or, I guess, I really wanted to spend time with you, Naomi. Oh, gee whiz. What are we gonna pick? Oh man, I can't decide. What would we pick in this situation? Come on. I just want to spend time with you. There we go. Honestly, I want to spend more time with you. Oh, really, Dandleton? Do tell. Oh, I really admire how much you love these games, what is it, Dandleton? I just think pretty, and so enthusiastic and so positive, and really brightens my day to have you around. Oh, I like how it said that with small text.
I guess it brightens my day to have you around too.
Ah, isn't that so nice for Dandleton? But the auction's gonna be winding up soonish, so I should take these kitties upstairs to wait with Francine and look after them. Would you mind finding Gavin, telling him where I am? Sure thing.
See ya.
Okay, I'll see you later. Aw, that's wonderful. She scampers off to take the cats upstairs, where it's warmer and brighter. Right, back to Gavin. Although finding my way through this maze in the dark is easier said than done. Well, no point waiting around, one foot in front of the other. As I walk by a game, the screen lights up. I freeze in my tracks, as my hand accidentally brushes past the glowing joystick. It seems familiar, like something from a story I heard. Once. Polybius? Hamza's tall tale. He said Donna Michaels supposedly died while playing one of these games. A game with a glowing joystick. I should walk away. I should go. I have official Funplex duties. I have been very good about not gaming when I should be working. But someone's already inserted a quarter. The game is ready to play. One game couldn't hurt, right? Just one game. I want to play the game. Oh my goodness. Oh god. That is a spooky option. Well, I guess we should do the middle one. Play the game. That was spooky, and we will play the game next time on Mug and Play. We got play right in the name. We're gonna play a game next time. That is, whew. We're gonna see the wrath of Polybius, and we got to tell Naomi that we enjoyed her company. This is a fun time, and now hopefully it may end in a creepypasta style. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far in the game yet, and nothing's been spoiled for me. But thanks so much. I love you all, and we'll play this game next time. Bye-bye, everybody.